Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast and a game between Lin versus Reprisal here on Turtle Rock. We see Lin spawning as the red orc player here at what I'll call the 4 o'clock position. Meanwhile, at the 5 o'clock position, we do have Reprisal spawning as the blue human. Human versus orc on Turtle Rock. I am going to be very interested to see these players' particular creep patterns and what they try to do in terms of harassment. Now, Reprisal does have the option to call militia relatively early and then try and militia rush and tower rush Lin. Meanwhile, Lin's options are most likely going to be trying to get up to level 2, trying to get the items from this creep camp, and I believe there's one troll trapper here. Yeah, this troll trapper here or this troll trapper here. One of them drops a very good item that's very easy for the Blade Master to take. If you wind walk through there and then attack it, I believe it's a much better item than you would normally get from, say, a level 3 creep camp at, say, a green creep camp. Now, we are going into an Archmage. We should be getting up that barracks up in just a moment, and we are going to see a little bit of a scout now come in from Lin. Lin opting to scout out his close spawn first, and he will reveal himself to his opponent, but at the same time, he will know where his opponent is and know what he has to prepare for. In comes this peon now. It is taking a look around. It is going to back away. And now it is up to Lin to perhaps set up an additional orc burrow for defense, or actually there's not many options for Lin at this stage. He can't really do all that much. Perhaps he's just trying to stay close by, pulling away all of these giant sea turtles, actually taking a little bit of damage there. And this is well before the Archmage is about to come over, so that is a little bit too early by Lin. Lin should have known the timing on the heroes, as we now see a Blade Master. Alright, militia creeping now, looking to come in here. It looks like that Archmage will pick up a Mantle of Intelligence. Perfect item for that one Archmage there, as we may see some damage being dealt. Lin now looking to perhaps get some damage off onto that Water Elemental, or perhaps even on the Blade Master. There is that Windwalk Strike, dealing 40 points of additional damage on that Archmage, as we now see the Water Elemental down to 57 hit points, and it looks as though the timing is just trying to figure out when this Water Elemental will get attacked. Beautiful denial by Reprisal, as Blade Master is still without any experience. I don't know if you call that luck or if you call that skill. There was really no chance that the Blade Master would have done 57 points of damage. Perhaps the Blade Master actually would have hoped for 26 damage, and the Archmage would have not have been able to one-shot deny it there. Alright, Blade Master getting off another Windwalk Strike as the Archmage is passing through. We can see more buildings are being added. There is that Voodoo Lounge, as I mentioned earlier, as the Blade Master is just really wasting a lot of time chasing around this Archmage. Down over here, Grunt now battling up against a couple footmen. The footmen may actually get off a surround on that Grunt. That would be a very bad day, as the Blade Master perhaps needs to go to a shop, buy some items, and then make his way back out. Blade Master most likely will be selling that Scroll of Town Portal and picking up some healing salves, perhaps even a clarity potion. Meanwhile, the Archmage is going to be picking up his own Boots of Speed. Is he going to pick up Staff of Teleportation in order to get a safe trip home, or Dust of Appearance? I can't tell because he's not purchasing anything in his backpack. There we go. There's a Dust of Appearance. As we now see the Blade Master come in, he does pick up Slippers of Agility. So both sides picking up the item that they are looking for. Additional damage, additional mana and damage, as we are going to see now the Archmage come in, and is the Water Elemental going to perhaps disrupt the Blade Master healing? It is not, as we now see the Militia attempt. Militia attempt now looking to come in, disrupting these orc burrows. Perhaps an orc burrow should have been started a little bit earlier. Blade Master taking down one militia already. A second militia may get taken down, as the orc burrow is going to cause some supply blocking issues. Repairing now going down on Lin's orc burrow, and this is a definite problem as a new Grunt just gets started before the orc burrow goes down. Upside down in terms of supply, 32 over 30. Lin actually benefiting from a lot of experience in this engagement, and this is actually going rather well for Lin as long as the towers do not go up. Grunts now need to perhaps run into the backfield. A new grunt will be coming out in just a moment. This one grunt now down to 177 hit points as the Blade Master sitting at level 2, Archmage still sitting at level 1, unable to drop any more water elementals. But then again, there's already 3, and that is plenty. Grunts now running back inside. Are we going to perhaps see more Orc Burrows placed down? Lin is very, very vulnerable on these Orc Burrows. Supply blocking himself still at 29 over 30 as we now see the peons are jumping inside those Orc Burrows and launching those spears. Blade Master now battling up against a little bit more. It looks as though one footman will get taken down. Another footman, no, that's going to be a grunt taken down there as we now see level 2 on the Archmage. Archmage level 2. Blade Master now, even if he does Windwalk, he is not going to be able to deal, or he's not going to be immune to damage as he will be revealed as a grunt gets surrounded. No, beautiful push out by the Blade Master. Blade Master trying to push out that grunt. That grunt now still surrounded there. A very, very bad position for that grunt to be in. And Lin going to lose this game here if he is not able to hold. Reprisal bringing in a lot of damage. You can see a Shadow Hunter about to come out. Are we taking the tier 2? No, we are not. As Reprisal now setting up some scout towers and guard towers. Shadow Hunter still needs to come out here. You can see the Orc Burrows are in the back. No War Mill at all. And the War Mill is really what you need in order to get Demolishers, in order to handle all of these guard towers. Blade Master is still windwalked here. You can see Orc Burrows are starting to fight back. Another guard tower now looking to come in as a Blade Master may get off another shot there on the peasant. There it goes. Blade Master very close to level 3 now as some damage is being dealt, but it is not going to be enough. Still no War Mill, instead going into a bestiary. I don't quite agree with this. War Mill would have been the better call by far, as we now see that the Blade Master is currently in trouble. Alright, Blade Master, there's a healing wave. Is it going to buy enough time for the Blade Master to actually make his way out? That is the question there. Another healing wave. Oh, Speed Scroll, not enough to get away there as the Blade Master falls at level 2. Shadow Hunter does have that Speed Scroll. Is he going to be able to do anything? Taking down one footman there, but 2 guard towers are now up. And with no War Mill and instead of bestiary, I can't imagine that the Raiders are going to actually be able to take down these guard towers. The Raiders do have medium armor, meaning that they do take mitigated or less damage from the piercing arrows of those guard towers, but they actually need to get within range first. Both sides continuing to fight here. Guard towers just sitting inside a base, shooting arrows at their targets. It looks as though a barracks may get taken down as we are now at 38 over 40 supply. Lin looking to try and hold this off here. Reprisal just adding more and more towers. And is it going to be enough? What? I thought I heard something sold. Archmage perhaps sold the Scroll of Town Portal, knowing that he doesn't need it. And now with Footman and Defend, he's in a very good position to just hold here and eventually pick apart Lin. Lin is going to be forced to repair these barracks. Bat Riders, Wind Riders. What is a Wind Rider going to do in a situation like this? Wind Rider perhaps going to try to take down the Footman, but the Footmen do have Defend. Defend on Footman, I hear, is really good against piercing damage, just as these Wind Riders. Alright, this barracks is about to fall, and with that, pretty much all the hopes of Lin trying to hold off this tower push. We currently have 3 towers here. Altar of Storms, Orc Burrow now just trying to defend. Footman on defend here. It looks as though the Blade Master trying to finish off. There goes that one Footman there. Blade Master is now sitting at level 3, still massively repairing as the Footmen are able to just defend their way through. Alright, Footman now trying to fight back here. A grunt does get taken down. There it goes. 3 water elementals now pushing their way in. And those water elementals do deal a lot of damage. Wind Rider looks like it was canceled. No, the Wind Rider actually down over here doing a base race of their own. And Lin doing perhaps a reversal of fortune, dealing a lot of damage to those peasants. Shadow Hunter now sitting at level 2. And both sides are just repairing. So the Wind Riders were for the aggressive side, as the Wind Rider should perhaps not be attacking at that Footman. That is not a smart call at all. as we now see both sides still looking to fight here. All right, there is yes, going to try and focus down these particular peons or peasants. The peasants are going to get taken down here. Meanwhile, you can see massive repairing going on here. So Lin may actually be able to reverse this out with just the help of a couple Wind Riders. These Wind Riders are looking to cause a bit of problems. Blade Master is very, very deep inside here. And oh, there's a Hex. And wow, what a reversal. Reprisal may end up losing his Archmage. A Water Elemental does go down as another Hex comes in. 67, 22 hit points. And there is the death as Reprisal loses a level 3 Archmage. Alright, this Water Elemental unable to get behind and get inside the base. That is the problem there, as the Wind Riders are now going after the peasants once again. Orc Burrows are still launching attacks back here, now trying to repair that stronghold. And there is still a couple peons inside these Orc Burrows as both sides are fighting. Blade Master now making its way over, and we could have some attacks here in just a second. It looks as though, yes, one footman is going to go down. Another footman could go down as well. Both of these Orc Burrows are very low, and now they need to perhaps jump inside again. Peasants or peons jumping inside here. The Blade Master still trying to fight it up, and you can see that this stronghold at 300 hit points and holding right now. Is it going to be enough? Blade Master now taking down a footman. That footman does go down. Archmage unable to resurrect. We see Reprisal is 1 gold short of being able to resurrect his Archmage, and that is going to be the GG. Wow, what a game by Lin. I had thought that Reprisal was going to absolutely take this, and now what can really be done? All right, the footman can perhaps try to windwalk, take down a peasant, or sorry, a footman there, and Reprisal is just going to have to give the GG. There's nothing he can really do. He has more buildings, but he can't actually do anything with it. And there is the victory for Lin. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed Game 1. Stay tuned for Game 2.